Ladies and gentlemen, in the launch of Rigathi Gachagua's party, I made observations and also got some lessons that I want to share with you here today on this video. Before I take you through, kindly if this is the first time you're watching my videos, kindly take a second or two to subscribe. And then after watching, please, on the comment section, share with me something that you feel. For those who want to share with me directly, my number is always here. Please reach out. Thank you so much for listening to me. Let me give you 2 seconds to subscribe before I proceed. Thank you so much for subscribing. What are some of these lessons that I learned from this particular launch? Number one, it was very evident that the governors and top leaders of Mount Kenya were not present. Among the old boys that I saw there, it was Lithika Linturi, and of course, none other than Maina Kamanda, the former Star MP, a very close ally of Uhuru Kenyatta before. That is the only old politician I saw, unless my eyes were not so sharp to see everyone. But the fact is, that is the person who was conspicuous. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm talking of people like Irungu Kangata. I'm talking of people like Ndindi Nyoro. I'm talking of the people like Anne Waiguru. I'm talking of the people like the Nyeri governor, Mutahi Kahiga. I'm talking of the people like Uhuru Kenyatta himself. Big leaders from the Mount Kenya region did not attend this particular function. I did not see even the Nyandarua governor there. The governors generally, most of them, actually all of them, absconded this function. Then I kept on asking myself, what is the reason as to why? So there's a lesson I learned from there. Number one, Rigathi Gachagua is yet to be accepted to the leaders of the Mount Kenya region. People still have issues with him. When it comes to his personal relations, probably is the issue that we can talk about here. And that is why they could not attend. I did not hear any apologies being sent, and I did not see even any of those allies of those allies that missed. I did not see them there. That's a clear indication that things are not good. Things are not good. I did not see Justin Muturi there. I don't know why he was missing. I did not see most of the leaders. And I hope when it comes to the big launch now, where there are thousands of people going to attend, as Gachagua said, on 4th of June, then probably that's when you are going to see them come on board. But as per yesterday, as per today, I did not see even those close allies like Mutahi Kahiga on that function. Now, number two, I realized that Rigathi Gachagua is gearing for the presidency. Yes, he's in a coalition of other opposition leaders, but he's setting a certain bar that I don't think most of these other politicians will be able to meet. Launching a party, popularizing it, criticizing President William Ruto, organizing rallies, that is a bar that Kalonzo cannot meet. It's Matiang'i who can be close to that because of the kind of attraction that he brings to the people of Kenya. So therefore, the fact is, Gachagua is preparing for the presidency. He's even telling the people of opposition that even if you don't come on board, I already have my deputy president for the Western Kenya region. And that is Cleophas Malala. And we all know that Cleophas Malala can campaign. It's only that whether we don't know whether he can deliver the votes, because in 2022, he did not deliver votes to President William Ruto as such. He only delivered leaders. But votes he did not. So therefore, ladies and gentlemen, I noted that Rigathi Gachagua is prepared for the presidency. Is determined, branding the colors, bringing it on board, having people from all over the country as leaders. That is a clear indication that he is determined for the presidency. Also, I noted that Rigathi Gachagua does not want anyone who can outshine him within the party. People who are going to wrangle with him. Why? All the people, most of them who were appointed, especially those at the top positions, were unknown appointees. People we don't know, people we've not heard of, people we don't know what they are doing, are the people we brought on board. Simply because to only make it a one-man show. And basically, that's the case. That's the case. I do not see other leaders, big leaders that you can say they can be able to get some public limelight. No, it is Gachagua with these people. Also, another thing I have to say here, it is that Rigathi Gachagua is now determined to consolidate the mountain region through the party. And I've done a video to show you the reasons as to why I feel Rigathi Gachagua is having his own party. Go check and see the reasons I gave. Through the party, Rigathi Gachagua is going to consolidate the mountain region. He has told the people of Mount Kenya, if William Ruto and his allies go there, as they say talk about the barabara, they tell them skiza ground. That is the message that is being passed across the Mount Kenya as we speak today. Right now, it is shifting from one term to skiza ground, skiza wa Kenya. Therefore, it is very clear that Rigathi Gachagua wants to make DCP to be the talk of Mount Kenya, now and then. Second last, is also determined to deal with the betrayers, the traitors of Mount Kenya. The people who are with the President William Ruto right now, whether they like it or not, if they cannot prevent the popularity of DCP, the fact remains that they are going to be kicked out. They are going to miss out in the bus. And the bus is going to be none other than the DCP for the people of the Mount Kenya region. If there's any coalition that is going to be made, the negotiation will be between DCP and the other parties. So if people are not going to be part of this party, claiming to be with William Ruto, the fact remains that they are not going to make it at all in the mountain, considering the type of a person Rigathi Gachagua is when it's campaigning. But however, we cannot assume the fact that the governors who are missing, the members of parliament who are majority who are missing, cannot be underrated from the ability to mobilize and bring people in the mountain together. Also, Uhuru Kenyatta's absence speaks volumes. You know, someone said that at some point, silence is golden, but speech is silver. So that means very well, there's a likelihood that Rigathi Gachagua must be confused with what Uhuru Kenyatta is thinking. And if they're not in concurrence about the party thing, then there's a likelihood that things might not be good. But the fact is, Rigathi Gachagua has the ground. He can campaign. So therefore, unless miracles happen, Rigathi Gachagua, of course, is going to take over the day and become the real kingpin of the mountain and be able to deal with all those people who are dubbed to be traitors. Another thing I want to say here is that Rigathi Gachagua is ready to face UDA. Ready to face UDA in the sense that in the by-elections to come, now that IBC is constituted, now soon going to be fully constituted with the chairperson and the commissioners, we know very well that we are going to have by-elections across the country, and Rigathi Gachagua is ready to field the candidates. Unless there are going to be negotiations, the way I'm seeing Rigathi Gachagua on board coming up with various strategies like media interviews, talking to the people of Kenya from all parts of the region, including the Gusii region, where already we have a presidential candidate from, it's a clear indication that is determined to front candidates in all parts of this country. In all parts of this country. I don't know what you borrowed as a lesson from this kind of an event, but on the comment section, please let me see what you think. But however, did you guys see that the colors of this party are the colors of those ones of now Kenya party? I don't know what you think, but I feel strongly that there's no relationship, yes, but it could be probably that was the choice of their colors. My name is Abel Muko. See you next time for more videos. Thank you so much, and please make sure that you subscribe, like, and comment, because that is the best support you can always give this channel.